And I remember seeing my mom get zip-tied, thrown in the back of the van, and taken to jail. I was put in the back of the police car and then taken to this cubicle. I was told, like, we don't have a home for you right now. You have no one to take care of you. I thought I got robbed out of my childhood. In third grade, I was left to defend by myself. Made a lot of my own food for a while. Figured out how to bake cakes. Ate a lot of dry cereal. I didn't have any money or anything. The only time I saw my mom was maybe at the first of the month to come pick up the check and then leave again. Sent us to a children's homeless center. And then from there, they treated us like we were criminals. Being like in foster care for a child, all you think is when you first are taken away from your family that like you did something wrong. That you were the one that did something wrong. Eventually you start thinking that like maybe your family just didn't want you anymore. It's a hard thing to think when you're little, like your family just gave up on you and that you just didn't want to try anymore. When you're little, you need support. You need someone to say like, I love you, and that like I'll be there for you. And for these foster care kids, like there's no one to talk to. On the way here, it's just me and a whole bunch of kids just riding. I didn't really talk too much because I didn't know anyone. I was a little nervous. And then we got off the bus and saw a whole bunch of grown-ups just going wild. And I really wasn't scared anymore because there's like a whole bunch of people just having fun, really. I was always cautious because things weren't necessarily always safe at home. And me feeling safe at the Camp for the Love for a Child was one of the first times in my whole life that I ever felt safe. There's people that just talking to me, like checking up on me, make sure I'm okay. People just paid attention to me. I felt like I could be a natural kid. I realized here that I want to be in an environment that's like this, that's good, that's not toxic. I didn't want to sell drugs. I didn't want to do drugs or drink or anything. It gave me the hope that things will get better. In 2012, I started high school. Love for a Child would show up every once in a while, just check up and see how I was doing. It helped. I ended up graduating high school, and I really wasn't supposed to do that. Now I'm in college to actually become a cop, and one of the reasons why I want to become a cop was just to help people, and that hopefully like one day come in encounter with a kid that maybe just caught up in the wrong crowd. Me and you might have came from the same neighborhood. You don't have to be like everyone else there. As long as you are determined that you can make it, just you have to put your mind to it. You're not trapped. The moment when I first found out that I could become a camp counselor, I was actually really excited because I finally felt like I could give back to a greater cause. There is a need for this camp. You can just have one exposure, someone showing that they care. Just because you're dealt the bad hand in the beginning doesn't mean that you should have a bad hand for your entire life.